Seahawks Broncos on EA Sports. We're a mile high here in Denver as we get set for today's matchup.
Back in your days when you had to know them all that well, what was it like as we have this little interconference matchup today?
Well, I thought back in those days, Jim, we were about ready to show them what toughness and hard-hitting was. Today it's a little different. But I'll tell you this NFC team, they are a hard-hitting bunch.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Front 38. Front 38.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Demaryius Thomas with the grab. Gains 12. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Three-step drop to Daniels. And Daniels is marked down at the 41.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
It's second down and 3. And he gains maybe 3.
First down here after the run. Quarters formation here for the defense. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels.
Anytime you have a play-action pass as a quarterback, make sure you sell that fake and then look up, find that coverage, decide where to throw the football. That was a nice job that time.
The football sits at the 34.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. Right in on the tackle. Here's a look at the offense, and watch out today for Demaryius Thomas, who is tremendous after the catch.
Well, we have this phrase that we say, and we mean it adoringly. Demaryius Thomas is a beast, absolutely on the outside. He can run by you. He can run around you. He can fake you out. He just has everything you want in a wide receiver.
One player to watch at linebacker today. He'll be in on many tackles. Bobby Wagner.
He was drafted because he had great speed in college, and that speed you see at the NFL. He is a tackling machine and a great linebacker.
The incompletion stopped the clock, but 3rd and 8 still to come.
He has the grab. And Irvin in on the tackle.
The Broncos on their offense for 3rd and long situations. But that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
The big play here. Osweiler's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Thomas can't bring it in, and the pass is incomplete.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Second and goal from the 8. Oh, the receiver turns around and defends the pass and takes away what would have been a pick.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 8. Looking across the middle and off the mark on that short throw. Should be what we call a gimme. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. The 18-yard line. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The give. Good for only a yard.
He caught the winning touchdown in overtime in the NFC title game in January of 2015. Jermaine Kearse.
Well, he showed everybody that he has toughness. He can run routes. He's got good size. That's everything you want in a wide receiver.
Second and 9. And Ward almost picked it off. Let's talk about the defense. One of the best pass rushers in the league is linebacker Von Miller.
When Von Miller's on the football field, the offense always has to worry where he is at. So if you have an extra blocker on the offensive side, you double team Von Miller. That's how good he is.
Late in the first, and that's a big stop on third down to bring up a punt. And now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, good job by the defense. But I'll say this for the offense. You got to show more imagination if you want to have success, especially on third downs.
Sanders got a chance this time. The Broncos offense is set to take over once again. They moved the ball well last time. Right down the field they went, but they could not get it into the end zone, winding up with only a field goal.
Yeah, but their confidence has got to be high. All the good things they did. We saw some good passing, some good running, good offensive line play. I like where this offense is at right now.
Slashing to the right side. Anderson's marked down at the 47.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Let's go.
Second and 6. Good drill brings down the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
On the way, third down. Osweiler's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Drop back, shotgun formation. And it's batted down.
The Broncos really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The Broncos will have to punt. This punt will be returned. Green
there to make the tackle.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
The Broncos will come out in the dime. First down at the 17. The ball is knocked out.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Double tight end formation.
The Seahawks use a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
The Seahawks come out. Two tight ends on the field. Great play by the defense, and now an opportunity to make that lead a little more comfortable before heading to the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you know what they're doing, Jim? They're giving the team confidence, and when you get confident on the football field, you play fast and loose, and that's when you're at your best.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line.
Osweiler's ready for the snap, empty backfield. First and 10.
Owen Daniels makes the catch. We're now about to begin quarter number 2, and how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
Makes the catch in the open field. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick.
Takes it from the 2. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Wilson's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
This will be second down. Wilson's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. And it's swatted away.
Well, Jim, now it's time. Even though it's third and long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance, and get that football down the field.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Freddie Jackson with the reception.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
All set to punt here. Sanders has got it at the 21. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Sanders is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Broncos take it from the 38. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. The Seahawks defense now is going to go nickel. The Broncos take it from the 38. C.J. Anderson with the catch. Third down. Osweiler's got it in the gun. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
The receiver's open coming across the field, but sometimes these short throws are tough, and the quarterback throws it too far in front.
The Broncos call for the punting team. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Gets it out for the completion.
How about that play? The punter can do more than just kick it. He can throw it, too. He is a very good athlete, and that was a nice throw.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. The defense gets the sack.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
Let's go.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff. That's Wagner making the stop.
Well, when you get in situations like this, third long, you got to be smart on the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the first down, but don't force it, because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
Osweiler's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. The reception by Daniels. And Daniels is marked down at the 19.
The Broncos put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 1st down and 10. The reception by Demarius Thomas. Thomas is tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Seahawks defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
Osweiler's completion percentage, 60% on the day. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd down and 4. To the sideline and complete.
The Broncos were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line.
Green's flying out of position in the backfield here. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Should be an easy one here.
And it's a fake.
I like the idea that time. They had the fake field goal pass on. It had everybody fooled, but it's hard to throw that pass in a situation like this. Who's throwing it? It's not the quarterback. Shame it didn't work.
This long drive continues. Wilson's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. 1st down at the 20. Scanning the field. And they can't connect.
You only get so many opportunities in a game, Tim, and there was one. The quarterback just overthrew the receiver.
Second and 10 coming up. Intercepted. And that pick all but guarantees they will go into the intermission with the lead.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a good first half, and let's see if they can just make it a great first half on the offensive side by taking advantage of that interception and going down and scoring.
What a nice spot to begin this drive. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. 1st down at the 36. Complete as Daniels can't hold on.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
2nd and 10 coming up. From the shotgun. Fowler's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Osweiler's completion percentage, 60% on the day. From inside the red zone.
Get ready.
1st down at the 19. Bennett in on the quarterback and takes him down.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
The Broncos have it at the 29.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Osweiler's going to take it from the gun. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit. Ball, nice hit that time by the defender.
Comes up short. Interesting little chess match game here as they miss the long field goal and set up the opponents now with an excellent starting point.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50 at best. That time the mechanics of the situation were not perfect. Doesn't look like a good hold, and that's why they missed.
Wilson's lined up. Two tight ends set. First down at the 36. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Second down following that incompletion. Russell Wilson has it under center.
Defense crowd the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. They're going to run it right. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Well, you got to know the situation as a player. Even if the coaches didn't tell you this, you should know it. When you get a chance inside of 2 minutes to get out of bounds, you do it.
Launching it deep. And there's a great catch. A good first half of action here. And soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. With this kick, the second half is underway. No return here, and Wilson will come back out at the 20. The Seahawks offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Wilson's pass will go for an incompletion.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Second down and 10. This goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's third and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
This is third down. The Seahawks get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Jackson's handed the football. The Seahawks elect to go for it and bypass the punt on fourth down.
looking to go deep. With the contact, the ball comes out.
A strong stand by the defense on fourth down, and that should give them a lift here to start the second half, Phil.
You know, Jim, I like what they're doing on the defensive side, but I got to complain a little bit about the offense. They got to change their play selection to make it a little more difficult for the defense to make those plays.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive.
Get ready.
First down at the 19. Inside the 20 now at the 19. Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He'll pick up 7 this time. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Third down following the run.
Green's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. How about that run? Touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job coming out at halftime and just finding a way to score, put more points on the board, and pull away from your opponent. That is good halftime adjustments.
The Broncos getting set for the kickoff. Baldwin's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. They bring in the extra tight end. The Seahawks from the 27.
The Seahawks running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time.
Second down and 12.
Wilson with the give. And that's a 2-yard gain.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
It'll be third down.
The Seahawks will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The Seahawks trying to catch the defense by surprise here on third and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on third and long work, and you can pick up a first down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
The Seahawks will risk it here, going for it on fourth down. The Seahawks have it at the 24. Heaving it down the field. It's intercepted. This is a ball-hawking defense, Phil. They have the interception and a shutout going in the third quarter.
They're just so physical. That's what they do. They just beat up the guy in front of them at every level. The D linemen, the wide receivers, the defensive backs are beating them up. That's why they have a shutout here in this game.
Let's go.
The Broncos from the 22. He'll throw it over the middle. Another takeaway. The defense has some fight in them, even though this game's probably out of reach.
Well, they do. They got some pride. That's what it takes. That's why you're in the league. You're a good player who has pride, and you never give up. The defense didn't do that. They went out there and got the interception, and I'll say this to the offense. Let's keep playing. We'll see what happens late in this game.
At the 31, here we go.
Russell Wilson has it under center. Almost intercepted that time.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
It's now second down. Looking to go down the field here, but it's incomplete.
Well, but it's third and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Third down on the way. And the quarterback doesn't get the snap in time. That's going to be a delay of game right here. Third down after the penalty. It's a 2 tight end formation. Down the field. Incomplete. And this is going to be a 3 and out.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Going for it on fourth down. The Seahawks come out in a bunch set. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
The Broncos have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
Green's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. And they get the sack.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's shown us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
Let's go.
The Broncos have it at the 34. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
When you're in a situation like this, it's third and real long, don't take a chance. Be careful and get off the field.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion.
The Broncos come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. Osweiler's back in shotgun formation. And incomplete as Daniels can't hold on.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. And it leads to another incomplete pass.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
2 tight ends on the field here. First down at the 34. Wilson with the reception.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Intercepted. Heading into the 4th, and this offense just wants to forget about this effort.
Yeah, Jim, that's the best thing you can do. Forget about what you did on that field today. Go back to practice next week. Start over and see if you can just play better in the next game.
Osweiler's alone in the backfield. First down at the 25. Throws the pass. Another interception. And this offense presented here with a golden opportunity to end the shutout as the defense makes the interception just before the final quarter.
Yeah, you know, sometimes if you just find a way to score, the old saying that it opens up the floodgates, I think that could be true. So hang in there, get that first score up there, and you never know what's going to happen afterwards.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 32. Reaches up to make the catch. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Second down and 7. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out. It's 3rd down coming up. The Seahawks get set at the line, needing to get to the 22 for a first. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Baldwin's got the grab on the touch pass. Down inside the red zone now, trying to score as quickly as possible.
And listen, the defense has got to know the situation here. It's okay to give up a few yards, maybe give up a completion. Just don't give them the big play that gets the quick score.
It's caught by Baldwin. Baldwin's tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Seahawks offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Coming up to the line at the 11.
Second and 4. Here's the handoff. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
the gut here. And Wolf in on the tackle.
What a good job by the defense, not being fooled. Here in the fourth quarter, they're leading. You expect the offense to pass, but they throw a run in there, and you're alert, and you stop it for a short gain.
Second down coming up.
And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Third and goal from the 7.
Intercepted.
That brings the play to an end. Midway through the fourth, and the mood on that sideline, Phil, has to be one of tremendous frustration as they throw the interception.
Absolutely, Jim. They have to be so disappointed. They had high hopes coming into this game. We talked to the coaches. They thought they would play well. Well, this is just one of those days when nothing went right for your side.
Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
For about 4.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up short gain.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Osweiler's lining up in the pistol. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And that's Rubin in on the stop.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Now looking at third down.
Get ready.
Out of the shotgun formation. Ronnie Hillman makes the catch. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Good job by the offense.